Hello! So I forgot to change my labels on my stream before I started the stream, and I can't actually change them until I open the actual stream, so hello! No, nobody saw that. Yeah, Link turned into a dragon now. Don't know what happened there. Unfortunately, I'm also attracted to the guy who sells you overpriced things in this game. Anyway. I think that's everything I need to change on the screen anyway. I am currently solo commentary today. If, like, depending, we might get more people jumping in. I might end the stream early today, because I'm very tired. We'll see how it goes. And also, sorry if I sound ill, because I'm slightly ill. But also, see, here's the problem, is my type isn't just shopkeeps. I think Beedle is an exception. Specifically, I like scummy guys who care too much about money. Yeah, so like Grunkle Stan is on the list. Or like Linebeck from Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I should also swap for the new save file because I'm just gonna play from the beginning. Year of the Dragon is one of my comfort games. I've been playing it since, like, I don't know if this is accurate, but it was, if not my first video game, then one of my first video games that I ever played was the original Spyro Year of the Dragon. Also gets this to load, because I'm going to talk over cutscenes, unfortunately for all of you. I don't know whether I should skip the cutscenes or not, because they go on for quite a while. I'm immune to the Onceler because I've never seen the film. I've also never read the original book. I'm super immune. Also, let me know if volume is, like, good or bad or whatever, because I can't tell. Bold of you to assume that I'm going to watch the Halloween movie. Big titty man who can crush you is good. Good taste. Anyway, I don't even need to watch this cutscene to know what's going on. I'm probably gonna yell a bunch about this game because this is a surprisingly faithful, complete remake of the original game for how much they changed. They changed next to none of the dialogue. So I still know most of the dialogue off by heart. I will try not to dialogue along with it. Robot's also good.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Yeah, watching you two be very excited about Star Wars characters has been very entertaining as someone who knows next to nothing. I've seen maybe 5 minutes of Star Wars total.
Some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms.
I do like the redesigns they gave to most of the old dragons. You don't actually get to see most of them in this game because they're not there, but like, they gave them a lot of personality.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
At some point,
Got it.
I'll play the other 2 games in this trilogy of games. But the 3rd one is my favorite, so I've only played this one. Wait, what are you sending me? Or sending me to? I can confirm that Hunter is in fact a twink. That's just canon. This isn't the game where he was introduced. He was introduced in the 2nd game, so he doesn't really get an introduction in this one. But he's a bit of an idiot. I don't tend to use the word himbo often, but I think if he was more physically strong instead of fast, he would qualify as a himbo, definitely. Anyway, so I don't know how many people here are familiar with Spyro games, so I'm just going to info dump constantly. Plot of Spyro. Spyro 3 is one of those old platformers where you just have to collect a billion things, and the main collectible in this one is eggs. They all have individual names, and they have cute little animations when you find them and they hatch. Which they replicated a ton of the, most of the animations were in the original game as well, and they just updated them, which is cool.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right
Okay,
stick.
I am gonna skip tutorial messages. I'm not gonna skip this one then.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Joke's on you, I like you all the time. And also, there was an egg right there. I think your armies are bad at their job. Yeah, there's a surprising number. Well, there's not a ton, but there are a few Batum names in the eggs. There's, I think, 101 dragon names total in this game. Anyway, here's my husband.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
I love Moneybags significantly more than any one person should.
The sorceress
He's
has
terrible.
asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Oh my goodness, Rogue. I'm not sure if I want to know what you heard. That's just Moneybags, but a MILF. Am I allowed to say MILF on Twitch? I have to assume I am, but... No, Mummy Bags is his wife. Because according to... I don't know how canon the, like, DS series is to the main trilogy, but in one of the DS games, like, the reason he likes money so much is because he has a wife and 3 children who he's trying to, like, look after and give a good life, and it's actually quite cute from what I remember. I don't... Franz Moneybags is good though. The reason he needs so much money is because he's like paying off like top surgery. Anyway, shout out to the person they got to voice Moneybags in this game because he sounds like it took me I had to look this up. I wasn't sure if they'd gotten the same guy to voice Moneybags for the remake. Because like they got the same guy for Spyro's voice because it's kind of iconic. But they obviously, because the game is so old, like Spyro Year of the Dragon came out in 2000. So like they had to get a lot new voice actors. And some of them did the voices really well, and some of them, they completely changed the voices. Anyway, here's Sheila. Her redesign was controversial because they gave her hair for some reason, but I also kind of think it's cute, so I'm torn. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore Moneybags for now and collect more money. Honestly, like, when do I just drag Rogue into a stream? When does that happen?
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Sheila didn't originally have hair. Let me... Oh, it's always a good sign when DeviantArt autofills. And image. This is what Sheila looked like in the original games. Yeah, like, Hunter really has, like, a radical surfer bro voice, and, like, that kind of makes sense when you consider the time that these games released, and then you realize that his voice wasn't that much of a radical surfer bro in the original games, and they just increased the amount. Anyway, hides that. I do think the change in voice is good because it just makes him sound kind of stupid as opposed to, like, in the original games, he ended up accidentally sounding really condescending.
That cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
I think part of it is, like... Let me get the image back up again. Because, like, I understand the reason people were, like, so thrown off by them giving Sheila hair, because it's the whole, like, oh, to show the character's female, you have to make them look feminine kind of deal. But I also feel like it gives her a lot more character, because the original design was cute, but she's also just a kangaroo. And compared to the other companion characters you can meet later in the game, they all have, like a lot of gimmicks. They have a lot of, like, two of them just straight up have weapons, and, like, one of them has army clothes, and one of them doesn't, but he's, like, got a lot of personality, so it's good anyway. So, like, I can see why they changed it. Eps, like, Rogue giggling sounds exactly like what led to the paragliding accident conversation. That was just, like, 90% me laughing at things.
This is a super fly.
I know how to fly. Yeah, honestly, that would probably be the thing, is if I laughed too much, it would probably, like, heck my lungs. I've been doing, like, better than I was, at least. Because I've been ill for, like, the past week or two at this point. I am slowly recovering, but I keep, like, thinking I'm better and then I'm not.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
This is one of the voices that they super changed. And I'm still not sure why they made these guys Australian. And the only reason I like instantly notice is because I used to know the original voice of these guys. I used to just do really bad impressions of their original voice constantly. And I don't know what voice it is, but like... Also sheep murder time. I hope you don't like sheep. There we go. This egg is scrambled now. Yeah, I'd react like that too. I don't think they have Australia in the dragon, in all the dragon worlds and everything. So I don't think he'd understand the question.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
Egg. Oh, I'd ask you to tag me as I'm Star Wars, but the information won't, like, I won't understand what this information means. But what Star Wars would I be? Give me Anne Star Wars. Am I the star or am I the war? Cause like, to the extent of my Star Wars knowledge, like total, the entire series Star Wars knowledge, is I've seen, like, the Luke I am your father scene. And because I follow, oh, I don't remember her surname. The artist who wrote Check Please also has a Star Wars blog, which is 90% the Mandalorian guy and Luke being gay. That's the extent of my yeah, him. That's the extent of my Star Wars knowledge. The only, like, I think at this point the reason I'm not into Star Wars, like, because if it was, like, other than this, I would probably have been dragged into it by you guys at this point. I just don't have the energy to watch that much Star Wars. There's so much. And more of it keeps existing. And I'm like, oh wait, no, I also know a little bit of Star Wars information solely because one of the main Minecraft YouTubers that I watch and watch stream, Good Times with Star, is also very into Star Wars. But I don't actually know what half of anything he's saying means.
Do you like the active cam? Okay.
Don't give me camera tutorials while I'm trying to walk. I think that there's usually about 400. Some of them have different amounts. This one has 400. I don't know where the ones I'm missing are. Wait, let me go from the beginning of the level. This is the thing about Spyro games, is they run into the old school platformer collectathon issue of, oh, I missed one thing, I have no idea where it is. Eventually you like power-ups that can help you find the ones you're missing, but... Which console was the Spyro game from? Because I know, like, they had the main trilogy. Then on the PlayStation they had one, which was unpopular because it was full of glitches. To the point where you could basically, in one of the versions, you could like run to the end of the game and then win. Because they forgot to put barriers to stop you running through half of the like progress gates. Oh, here's some. Then they did a the original trilogy was PlayStation 1. And then one for the PlayStation 2. And then they did a reboot of the series. Which I think started with the one with his origins. And that's technically non-canon to this series of games. Because they like redid a bunch of the lore. And then they had like 1 billion DS games. Yeah, and Enter the Dragonfly was the 4th one. Technically, it's the 4th in the trilogy, but most people don't count it. Oh, no. Maybe? Because I know the 4th game's collecty thing was Dragonflies. I'm gonna be honest, most of my knowledge is the first 3. Did I miss one underwater? On the plus side, the music in this game is really good. So... at least you have some bangers to listen to while looking for the tiny amount of money that you've lost. It might be in the cave. I think it's in the cave. Oh wait, where? Sorry, I just noticed your message, Echo. Well, I'm gonna go through the cave anyway because there's some hidden lives that I didn't manage to grab before. Oops. There they are. Thank you for the hint, because I would have missed that. Yeah, I'm gonna have so many gliding accidents. I was good at the original gliding because they had to, because they redid the entire game. I don't quite have some of the timing down on this game. Side note, while I'm thinking about it, there used to be a glitch you could do where you go through the cave and you come out here and you could manage to fly on top of that tree, and then from that tree you could fly over the edge of that stone wall, fall out of bounds, and then you could do that underneath this water, and the game would get confused and then you'd just be swimming in the air. I know a lot of glitches in this game and most of them don't apply to this remake. Oh, hi, Shaz! Give me 5 seconds. Doo -doo. I'm gonna throw to the I think my AFK screen still has the correct setup, so I will be right back. We return,
Time to crash the party.
featuring 2 special guests.
I like how I'm just like hiding down in the corner here.
At some point, you've been on enough streams at this point that I need to at some point find like a transparent image that isn't just like me stealing your Twitter icon or something.
I like how Twitter's the one place left that I'm still using my actual face and not Sammy Lawrence.
Which actually, I don't remember if I stole this from your Twitter, if I just had this saved from like... How many years ago was the Shazaning now?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's ancient.
Yeah, many years ago. We had a whole thing where everyone in Discord, in this Discord server we were in, changed their usernames and icons to be me for reasons unknown to me. I just was in the chat and suddenly everyone in the chat was me. It was very disorienting.
A product of its time and also not allowed anymore because we eventually added a rule that you had to be you so people knew who you were because it started getting out of hand.
Even though I knew what was going on, still I would get shocked every time I saw myself post in the chat. I was like, well, I didn't say that. It's like a very visceral part of your brain that's like, wait a sec, that's me, but that's not me. Beans is the forever co-commentator doing a good job. Yes, she's doing a great job.
She's so useful and good. I'm gonna do a Beans command.
Mochi and I did also swap icons one time.
No, it wasn't. I didn't wait long enough.
Oh no, Beans is busy. Fireplace.
I think that one was for me, and then Boo didn't get one technically.
Yeah. Beans is busy curling up by the fireplace with Mochi.
I am a dragon. I've got a nice and toasty wool.
Oh my goodness, that's true.
Anyway, this isn't the level the game expects you to do first in the slightest, which is why I'm doing it first.
Good strategy.
Because the one it expects you to do first requires, it has a special section where you need to have unlocked Sheila. Which means I would need to do Sheila's level, and I don't feel like doing that one first.
Easily glide across here.
Also, I still don't know what these guys are supposed to be.
Here.
Also, I really like the enemy design in this level.
Oh my goodness.
Because they're all like Valkyries and stuff for no reason.
I really have to respect. I didn't Spyro growing up, and I just really have to respect the like dedication to ridiculous nonsense that the remake has.
Yeah, they replicated everything so well. Like, they could have changed so much just in terms of updating the game. In like style and like vibe. That's the tutorial, I'm going to skip that. But they kept all of the little like touches, because like, so you'll probably see, this is probably kind of like a, there they go.
They're like opera for some reason.
Yeah, because it's like Valkyries, but like the like opera kind of, they're Wigford Don't Starves.
Yeah.
And this is actually a like, big, what's the word? Like, strength of the original games, actually, because you'll see them, like, wandering around, and they have tons of really, like, fun character, little, like, idle animations, and some of the characters will interact, the enemies will interact with each other, just, like, when they're not attacking you, and there's tons of tiny details put into all of the enemies, and those were all in the original game.
Oh my
and you
goodness.
might think that, like, oh, they added a ton of cool, like, little, like, fun things to the enemies to make them more interesting in the remake, but no, like, the original had
That's
those.
just faithfulness. Oh my goodness. I know, it's just like the vibe of this, we just picked a random thing for these to be, they're all Vikings, is like very game from whatever year Spyro is from vibes, and it's like, oh, now it's beautiful, but it's still that. We didn't change that. Just, I really have to respect it.
Like, it's definitely, like, a remake by people who cared a lot about the original games.
Yeah.
It's extremely late 90s. Because I don't remember when the first game came out. The original Spyro Year of the Dragon, which is this one, because this is a trilogy. I just skipped to the third one because it's my favorite. Came out during the Year of the Dragon in 2000.
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah, all the themes do kind of somewhat match, because, like, this level is, like, sky themed, so having them be, like, lightning and wings and stuff makes sense. But all of the levels have gimmicks, both for the main characters and the enemies.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the level that's supposed to be first, that you can tell is the first one because it's full of tutorials, is, like, Roman themed with lions. And it's like, oh, here's the level where it's, like, alpine and everyone's goats. Here's the level where it's underwater and everyone's seals. Here's the level where it's, like, a war between cat wizards and fairies. And they're all, like, very self-contained.
Yeah.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However,
why?
I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
I don't know why anyone trusts him with anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I don't believe that anyone did trust him. I believe that he sat himself here just to deliver this, so that he can just gain the money.
Yeah, he just sat in front of it and it's like, oh, it's my job to guard this. No, it's not. He just decided that. No way, you doofus.
What? No? What else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one.
I love the animations they gave this guy. He was not this level of animated in the original. And this was an excessively good change.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
I love this garbage man. This one's for the viewers. Oh no, Apps!
Oh no, Apps, I'm so sorry.
No.
Awful.
Remember to...
I'm gonna have to find. I don't know if anyone caught it, but when I knocked that enemy off the edge before, it makes a little, like, cartoon falling noise if you do that to enemies. Which is just a very good design choice.
Yes, I agree.
Which was also in the original game.
Oh goodness.
Like this one, like sometimes sequels like get kind of stale. Oh, it did it again. It, like sometimes the sequels don't really add anything, but with the original Spyro trilogy, you can definitely tell that like they refined it really well. Like through the first two games, this one's definitely the strongest of the three, in my opinion.
All I know is that Spyro's feet are perfect. His little claws are the best.
He looks so good in this remake.
To clog up the cloud generator.
Henry!
Oh no, the loops have changed him.
I don't know, that looked like a man ready to eat some bacon soup. I think it's still him.
Yeah.
Poor appreciation time.
Yes. Pause! Pause! So good.
I love they put
Go
so
up, go
much
up, go
love
up.
into his animations. Anyway, so this is a game from 2000.
Really?
I'm not sure if it's obvious. I love this animation so much. You don't have eyes.
I don't know. There's not really any indication of it. It's kind of timeless.
Like it's very of its time, but it holds up so well. Like even without the remake, the original games are really solid still. Like a lot of PlayStation 1 games are kind of really difficult to play these days because the graphics are just like so relatively low quality. There's a lot of games where you'll look at them and you'll just be like, what am I looking at?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like if you were playing games at the time, that was just like the level of quality that things were, so you were used to it. But like the original Spyro games levels look so good and have such nice colors. Let me see if I can get a picture.
Did emojis even exist? Oh, bless you, Spyro. Did emojis even exist when Spyro first came out?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I mean, like Unicode symbols maybe, but I don't think emojis did.
1999.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Anyway,
I wasn't sure.
So this is like the kind of thing that the original Spyro levels look like, and you can tell that it's a PlayStation 1 game, but it's also like very...
It's still very good.
It's very visually appealing and also not too overcomplicated, and also looks very... They have such nice color schemes in these games. Like, they were like, okay, we're gonna make a swamp level. What colors do we make the swamp? Like, vibrant blues and greens and purples? Yeah, let's do that. The swamp level is one of my favorites. It's peak Spyro gimmick. Oh, also.
Make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot.
This is such a collection of concepts right here.
Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
I just can't get over how cheerfully he delivers the phrase, "Our sun has gone out."
Yeah.
You know, as they do.
You know, just like sort of a problem, like the washing machine is broken, like it's very inconvenient still. But,
It's like we ran out of milk.
yeah, yeah!
I left
Ran
the
out of
one-
milk, the sun's gone out.
It's like my mail got delivered to the wrong house. Tuesdays, am I right?
Oh my goodness.
I'll run through here and find all of the gems in a bit. I feel like...
Actually,
Oh, you go.
sorry, I'm just talking about the history of emojis now.
Oh, please do. I
actually,
love emoji history.
The 1999 was the first like emojis being put into a use on like phones as a thing connected to Unicode and stuff.
Now that's what I call
1997.
sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dead though.
I don't want it. Oh. It's an egg. Okay, that makes sense.
No one in this universe knows what eggs are.
So, in 1997, AOL made the first, like, emojis for chat, as we know what, like, emojis are today, except they're all the, like, little AOL buddy icons. So that was kind of when emojis, yellow emojis started happening.
Okay.
1999 was when they were a Japanese company put emojis on a phone, and then 2003 was when Microsoft put emojis into MS and Messenger, which really shoved the like expansion.
Okay.
Thank you for giving fun emoji facts while I died. I pressed the wrong button.
Emojis have existed before Spyro, is the final.
The final takeaway.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
Emojis are older than Spyro.
emojis are older than Spyro 3.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
Spyro 3 came out in 2000. Spyro.
Well, Spyro,
Spyro 1 is 98.
yeah, but emojis started in 1997, therefore.
I felt like the first one was a bit earlier than that, but like, I always forget that games used to come out a lot faster than they do nowadays.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, like, we were all younger, so time didn't move as fast.
Also true. Like, I keep playing games and being like, I'm glad I got to this game so soon after it released, and then I look and it released in like 2018, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, Breath of the Wild, I think, is 2018.
Oh gosh, is it really?
I think so.
No, I think it was earlier. Because
2017!
I moved out here in 2018. I know I was Breath of the Wild release was like one of my jobs at one point, was the midnight release for that, and
Oh my gosh.
it was like mid 2017 I think that I moved out, so
Yeah, March 2017 was
Yep. I remember this because I was really debating whether or not I should get a Switch at the time of the release. But also, like, at that same time, there was so much, what's it called? It was so hard to, like, get a hold of the Switch, and I already didn't have money. It was, like, because I worked at a tech shop, I could, easily sneak in my name into, like, be like, oh, look, they just got off the, truck. I'm going to accept them and then immediately place my pre-order because I know the website
heads
will...
up, yeah.
So, like, I could have done that, but also I did not have the money at the time, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until I have a different reason to get it.
Usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
I like how he doesn't even say, like, can you help get rid of them? It's just like, well, you're gonna do it, aren't you?
He's just vaguing in the chat and hoping that somebody will fix it.
Oh, I should have waited to collect everything first. I make this mistake every single time.
What?
So the bells in this room will continue to go off for the rest of eternity now. But I have to collect things in this room still, so everyone's just gonna be hearing bells.
The bells, 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 bells!
How does anyone sleep?
Well, they're trying to wake up the cloud.
I'm pretty sure that's psychological warfare.
It would explain what the cloud looked like in the original game, because the cloud was somewhat terrifying in the original. He's still kind of terrifying, but like
in a
different way.
Yeah.
This is like
You're right.
cheap children's TV show terrifying.
Yes. See, that's a doodad. Then none of these people know what eggs are.
I guess it kind of makes sense because by story plot, the dragons haven't been on this side of the planet for like 100 years. They just like all left one day. And then because the dragons left, now this place has like very little magic.
Oh.
I apologize for the bells.
Run, run! Get him, get him!
These guys need to be worse to get, believe it or not.
Oh my goodness. I really appreciate Spyro's little feet noises really sound like he's running at top clip.
Hopefully I can find all of the gems quickly. I make this mistake literally every time I play this level.
Luckily, I get to not suffer with everyone else because I can turn down the volume. I do suffer in missing out on the good Spyro feet.
Yeah, you're not hearing his feet.
I'll do some running around once I leave this place.
Yes.
Okay, I just need to get the ones in the don't think... Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank goodness. I usually miss some in this level, and it's really annoying to find them here. Okay, bells have been removed.
Yay, congratulations.
Victory running noises.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Nearly fell off. Stretchy paws.
Yes.
Pause.
Stretch. His paws are so good.
Okay, time to go do the first level.
Oh.
Wait, no, I need to do Sheila first.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape, if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
See, I think Moneybags has to be being paid, because I feel like if he wasn't, he'd go find someone else who would pay him.
Yeah.
But so what I think he did is he's shown up and just been such a nuisance trying to get hired. It's like, sure, fine, go guard this cage. Here's some money.
Yeah.
Leave.
This is the like, here, let me give you a meaningless task to do away from me.
Yeah.
Like, so many of them guard a cage, and like, they're trapped in the cage. They're not going anywhere.
Don't worry, Spyro. Sheila won't stay in jail forever. The sorceress is thinking about having her executed next Thursday.
Next stream, guys. Show up next week
stream.
for Sheila the Kangaroo's execution.
I'm getting paid a
No,
fortune.
no.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
Moneybags is another character.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
There he goes.
I reckon you'd be
Goodbye,
one of them
your husband.
dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
I got my numbers wrong. It's 1,000 years, not 100. I'm a fake Spyro fan.
Oh, don't worry, you just missed a 0. It's nothing.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
These guys' accents used to be so much stronger than they are now. I'm pretty sure they changed it because it was like on one hand it was almost offensively so, on the other hand all of the accents in this game are like that. Anyway, it's never explained why Sheila, the very Australian kangaroo, lives, like...
Here.
She just does.
Okay, so I actually have to run to dinner.
Oh,
enjoy dinner!
Sorry for running off, but everyone have good luck with dragon shenanigans.
Have good dinner.
Bye.
Farewell. Just Boo now.
It's just me.
I can't believe Shaz had to leave at the goat level.
And Boo. Just and Boo. Now.
Just and Boo. Well, technically also Boo.
Oh, true.
Anyway, so all of the enemies in this level look like this. This is like an escort mission, but if escort missions didn't suck. Like, you don't have to protect the people, you just have to kill all the things in the way.
Mm-hmm.
All escort missions should be like this. Oops.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Like 50% of the NPCs don't know what an egg is, and the other half want to eat them.
Figured out at least about the egg part of egg, has not figured out about the dragon part of the egg.
I feel like if you were like, I was about to cook and eat this egg, and you handed it to someone and then the egg hatched, I feel like you'd be more weirded out by the fact that you were gonna eat it.
Yeah. Or at least could make like a funny comment of like,
Well, good thing I didn't make that omelet.
Yeah, good thing I didn't try to crack that open in the kitchen.
But this is actually kind of reminding me, this is a tangent, but one of my other favourite games is Rayman 2. And one of the collectibles in that game is like, I think they're little like fairy magic dealies. I don't know what the lums actually are, but you have to collect lums, and they're little glowy things. And partway through the game, there's a cutscene where the big bad eats one of them. And then the, like, 0 out of 1,000 counter that tells you how many you have changes to 0 out of 999. And it's that way for most of the game. And more games should do things like that. Where it's just like, oh, you just can't get this one now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay there, buddy? I feel like you shouldn't be on that ledge.
Eh.
He's taking after the ghosts.
He's trying to.
He craves that mineral. This is the part where everyone leaves my chat. Fun Spyro glitch time. So there's a moose there and they charge you when they see you. There used to be an issue with the original where if you were here and it spotted you, it'd charge and run down here. And then it'd try to run back, but it'd just go straight through this wall, fall into the void, and you wouldn't be able to get the gem that it drops.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, I'll just keep kicking this rock until it breaks.
Wow, Pete. Pete looks different than I remember.
Remember?
You can do it!
There you go!
You can do it, Pete! Look, I'll show you how it's done.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
If you thought the omelette one was bad.
Yeah.
These goats chose violence. They set up some homes. We can't have that.
Ow. Rude.
I only destroyed your house. Calm down.
If you ever forget...
Oh.
I think these rooms are supposed to be hard to spot, but I've played this game just so many times. Oh, jeez. Where have I missed them? Well, it's gotta find an egg at least.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Okay, let's work out where I forgot to check.
Oh, I'm late, but by Eps, maybe? I don't know. I lost track of this.
Oh,
chat.
yeah. If you are still here, enjoy dinner.
Yes.
Got distracted looking for gems.
I just forget chat exists sometimes.
Did I miss some in there? What the heck have I missed them? Oh, there's some over on this side. There we go.
Yay!
I opened Discord briefly to like double check things and had 7 DMs that's just me being sent like a picture of a bed 7 times in a row.
Is there anything special about the bed, or is it just like...
Well, it has an extra scribble of Daster from Undertale on top of it, but I think this is a go rest.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Oh,
Oh, Pat Beans, no space.
Try looking after this.
Can't believe Hunter's dead.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Hunter has taste. Listen, he has like 3 skills, and his skills are tutorials, skateboarding, and bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
It's not canon that he's bisexual, but he's bisexual. Like, look at him.
Mm-hmm.
He has 1 brain cell and he lost it 20 years ago. Wait, so this isn't in this game, this is part of the second game. The second game is when Hunter is introduced, and the big bad in Spyro 2 was like locked in a secret dimension for years because he was evil and kept trying to take over. And they were like, I got this cool dimension portal working. What coordinates should I put in? And then he's like, hey, put my birthday in. And they put his birthday in, and his birthday is the dimension where the evil guy was. So that's the reason the entire plot of Spyro 2 exists, is because of Hunter's birthday.
No, this is good.
Oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
This level is great. So this is the first level. A lot of the enemies just won't attack you. Anyway, sorry, you have money and I wanted to...
Been talking to moneybags too much.
I don't think the townsfolk are much smarter.
Just let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
Why are you talking like that?
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
Did he just fall in the river?
Maybe?
No plants.
No trees allowed.
No trees. No trees. Gliding accident. I don't think you were here at the time, but Rogue kept making paragliding accident jokes, and I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of gliding accidents.
This Rhinoc is too...
Shout out to this guy, he just has a very giant, like, chicken leg.
Lunch and a weapon in one.
Oh, I missed the animation. They, like, ran into each other.
Well, there goes Hat in Time world. I know nothing about a Hat in Time.
Oh, it took me a moment because I feel like that's also the name of a Red vs. Blue character as well, so I was distracted trying to remember if that was what her name was. And this is the reason that I did the Sheila level first, is because she has her own little section in this level. And if you don't have Sheila unlocked yet when you get here, there's a sign from the sorceress like being like, haha, shame you don't have Sheila. Sucks to be you, lol. But I'm not going to do that section just... Oh, I missed a gem down there. No trees. Wow, I missed a ton of gems over here. I was too busy burning trees.
Yeah.
means?
I don't know how quick saving works. This game and Breath of the Wild have the same thing where I'm mashing through the dialogue and then try to attack the person after the dialogue ends. Chicken. Also, there's a frog here, I guess.
Chicken.
Big chicken. I'm sure the chicken's fine. Like when I was a kid playing this game, I spent so long trying to find a way to sneak through this area without that cutscene playing.
Whoa, I'm dizzy. Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
I've worked out who these guys remind me of. Why does he sound like...
Are you thinking of Zephyr?
Yeah!
It's just
Zephyr!
It's just Zephyr in Dragon Ages. That's exactly what it is, because it's even the same, like... Haha, I totally had this handled. You did not.
Chickens? The Rhinox have been trying to eat them all. Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs. I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
This is still one of my favorite jokes in the game. Like, at least this guy acknowledges something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I miss? Oh, there we go. I didn't miss one. Good. It awards me for destroying all of the trees. Anyway, so I wasn't joking about one of Hunter's skills being skateboarding.
Hey, Spyro.
Oh, good.
I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
This is a game from 2000.
I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Because of course it has a skateboarding section.
I kind of love this.
Same. I love Deadly Premonition too.
We need to get to Deadly Premonition 2. I want to know what the skateboarding mechanics are.
Same. Like, oh. I got too distracted thinking about Deadly Prem. Usually you can do this without crashing. But like, I have to assume it's just a way to get around quicker that isn't a car, but like... I want there to just inexplicably be skateboarding challenges in Deadly Prem.
Yes, I'm sure there's going to be, especially since
there was the
it
driving
really
ones.
does. Yeah. Wait, Matt Mercer is in this game?
Which one?
In the game you're playing right now.
But like, are you looking at the listing, or like a voices, or are you making a joke? I can't tell.
No, I'm looking at the listing of the voices because I was trying to
Like,
figure out like who is doing the Zevran voices.
Like, if he is, I'm unsurprised, but like, who does he voice? What does it say?
Damon?
Hmm.
Misty Bog? Character?
I'm trying to remember which one that is. It might be because this game has 3 games in it. It might be a character. I don't think that's a Spyro. I think that might be a Spyro 1 level. I think that might be one of the dragons.
Yeah, it's Spyro 1. And it is a dragon.
Which is the game I know the least about. Mostly because, like, I played the sequels first, and the first game doesn't have a couple of mechanics. So it's harder to go back to because I keep, like, reflexively trying to use moves that don't exist.
Apparently Travis also did work in this game, but it's not credited.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
He was just digging through burrows. Anyway, speaking of Deadly Prone...
Wait, I missed the name. What was it?
Emily?
Before time expires without wiping out. That might... Go get him, Spyro.
I'm actually really sad that I managed to, like, fall off the board earlier, because the second one is to do it without falling off the board. And usually I'm like, haha, I did that the first time. I'm just gonna blame Agent Yellow.
Yeah.
These lizards are actually also from Spyro too. And it's also from a mini quest in like the first level of Spyro 2 as well. It's just fun. Did I get this one? Yes.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow. You can go for the course record now if you want. Whenever you hop on a skateboard, a timer will start. Score as many points as you can until the timer expires or you wipe out.
Also, you can do tricks. There's an entire system.
Oh, good. I really hope York can do tricks.
I don't remember what the record is for this level, but I'm not gonna make it. This course much harder to do tricks on than the second skateboard course, because of course there's multiple. Yeah, almost. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that. Don't put me here. Anyway, time to go find that Sheila section and do that. Jeez, how is it nearly time? Somehow it's been nearly 2 hours already.
Sometimes time just go.
Well, that's good though, because I wasn't sure if I would be able to do the whole 2 hours, but it's been going okay.
There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Fun fact, in the original game, this enemy was like right on the edge and would constantly hit you when you were trying to get up here, and it was really obnoxious.
Oh, thank you.
They didn't change too much about the difficulty of this game, but they did tweak a few things, and that's one of the good changes. They made the first boss harder, which is like probably also better, but it means that I suck at it now.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
I still can't believe that they didn't remove this joke from the game. Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried that I would have missed some in this level. This level, I tend to miss a ton of gems in this one. And then have to go back all the way through.
Yeah.
Which is usually why I save it for last, is so I know immediately, don't have to backtrack all the way here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken.
Chonkin.
Chonkin.
Look, a chicken turned up. I hope it's not the only one left.
Stretch feet.
Stretchy feet.
Two more.
Oh my gosh, Rogue, go to bed.
Oh no, Rogue!
Yeah, slam dunk you into bed.
Yay!
Yeah.
My portal is working.
I didn't
I'll
think
see
I
you
had
at
it.
the beach.
I thought I only had... Oh no, I was looking at lives. I did have enough. I was hoping that I could catch this guy, this dial-up before...
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Yeah, I feel like you need more sleep than I do. Like, people have been telling me to go rest, but like, the amount of sleep you've been getting, I think you need it, Rogue.
Yeah, clearly you need it if your body is like, oh, what? You're trying to enjoy anything? What if we just passed out instead?
But yeah,
Also, if you're curious what you missed getting sleep in a bed instead of on a desk. Also some other things that I don't remember.
Well, I went to check. Your last message was when we were just around starting Sheila's level. We did Sheila's level with the goats, and then we did the first level, which has like Roman lions. And there was like...
that are all Zevran Dragon Ages.
Yes. I don't know how far I'll get in the Tiki Lodge, but well, I mean the Tiki Lodge something. I can't actually 100% this level, because one of the stages, one of the sections requires a character I don't have yet. You used to be able, there used to be a glitch you could do where you could like jump up on some like, well, I could probably just point it out if I get there. I only have 5 minutes left, but we'll see.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
For some reason, all the enemies in this game have like Indiana Jones aesthetic.
That's it. I was trying to place that.
No, nobody tell Leslie that I'm gonna kill this slug. Wait, did that enemy just kill another enemy for me?
Nice.
Also catches up on chat. Yeah, 3 days off sounds well needed after the amount of work you've been doing recently, Rose. Hey. I love the music in this level.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the Dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me.
Just torch slugs.
If your creature's health is low, just destroy other creatures.
Now I should have left that one for if I get that.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Here it is. So, for some reason they kept the design choice, but they didn't keep the thing you can do. There's these two bridge bits here. You can jump from one, and then jump onto the other. And then from here, you could glide on top of here, and they hadn't set up the portal properly, so there was a tiny bit of it that peeked out at the top, so you could run into the top of the cage and then fly through the portal that isn't unlocked yet. And a lot of people think that it was potentially intentional, because this is the only, the other bridges kind of have this difference, but not this extreme. And they kept the extremeness in this version, they just didn't keep they just fixed the glitch.
Yeah. Oh, here.
You're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
Love him.
Actually, I'm changing my guess. Of he is the one who is setting up these things for other people. So it's oh, quick, run through here. I'll give you this hideout for
a small
fee. Yeah.
Very well, Spyro. It's up to you. Maybe if we both just hold hands and think happy thoughts, the thieves will decide to return the eggs themselves.
Where's the hold hands option?
It didn't work.
Thank you, Spyro. And best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
I'm not actually going to do this because this takes me forever. And I have to come back to this level anyway. But I did want to talk to Moneybags.
Yes, very important.
Missed.
Rip.
Herring soup.
Soup. Well,
did you change this? You swapped the lava soup out for the beast soup,
yeah.
didn't you?
Because I think lava soup is like currently in the second tier because I wanted it still accessible, but also was like, right now we're playing Beastbreaker instead of Hades, so I feel like it made sense to swap that one out instead of swapping out the ink or the fish.
The ink for the bendy that you're not streaming.
Yeah.
It's important. It's important.
It's important. Originally, I did swap out the ink because I was like, oh, we're not really doing anything with this. And then I thought about it and I was like, I am so interested in doing an SR stream. Mochi and I immediately were like, oh, we can stream this together?
Yeah, because
we're gonna have remote play.
Because, like, it wouldn't have worked originally anyway because I had the Switch version. But, I think it was Boo when you were buying it, you were like, oh, it has multiplayer, but then, like, we were trying to see if you could do that online and it was local only.
Yeah.
Without shenanigans. I'm gonna get it, because when I got, sorry, my chest has decided to protest, so it's a good thing it's end of stream now. When it came, not when it came out, but when I got it. I'm gonna leave these sheep. When I got the game, I didn't have my current computer. I was on a laptop, and it was a very bad laptop. So I was like, okay, obviously I'll get the Switch version because I won't be able to play it on PC.
Yeah.
Even though I know the Switch version is a lot, like, there's a lot of the flashier stuff isn't on the Switch version because it's condensed
already
for the Switch.
Yeah.
But now I have a good computer, so, like, I feel like even without multiplayer, I would have got the Encore edition of No Straight Roads. Just to have the, like, fancier version with, like,
which is
cooler
even
graphics.
fancier now.
Yeah. But, like, the multiplayer is good, so, like, I feel like I'm curious, Boo, if you streamed it, I would jump in and multiplayer on your stream. Because it's potentially. I don't know what thoughts are, but it's a possibility at the very least.
It's something we immediately want to do.
Yeah.
But we'll have to iron out exactly how we are going to do it.
And also when, I feel like, because like, there's just so many games coming out recently and so many things that are already being streamed or on hold for other streams.
But I'm very excited for it. In theory, I have an art somewhere in it.
Yeah, your art, I got a sneak preview of your art, technically.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see that one, it's very cute. I didn't end up doing an art, but I might end up streaming.
Pokemon Sinnoh is also coming out.
Yeah, I might. I don't know whether I'd do a Nuzlocke or just a normal playthrough, but I definitely want to stream the Diamond and Pearl remakes when those come out. I wanted to do a Shield playthrough, but then I played so much of it that I was at the point where, like, I'm currently on break from Shield so that I can enjoy it and not get burnt out. Anyway, it's like stream end time. I should probably, like, be doing my outro stuff now. too excited about games. So, usual things. I finally uploaded last stream to my VOD channel. That's on the VOD channel. Upcoming streams. Hopefully, Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight is happening this Sunday if nothing comes up.
Yeah, Hollow Knight should happen this Sunday, but also, my thing is a little weird, so I might need to bail. I don't know. I'll talk to you over DMs. In theory, yes.
But like, in theory is also another like, is like, I'm still recovering from being ill, so there's a chance that, because I do so many voices in Hollow Knight, depending on how I feel, it might be a different game anyway. But I'll see what happens. I'll keep things updated.
Stretchy.
I love the idle animations. They're so good. Oh, Miitopia's a fun thought of a game. I've been very tempted to get Miitopia. I watched through I know RT Game did a stream series of Miitopia. I'm kind of interested. I'd have to see though, because there's already so many games that I want to buy. Other stream things. You're doing Saturday stream as well this week, right?
Yeah,
Boo?
we should be doing Saturday stream. That's slightly in the air again for similar reasons of my schedule being weird and not exactly pinned down. But we should be doing more Beastbreaker on Saturday.
And drops in the link to your channel. What else? I always forget my outro things. I should give myself a script or something.
You should what's it called? Do an overlay that has all the things, so you can like change your thing to that, and then it'll be there.
I should. That would be smart. I have some other things with the overlays I need to change as well, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, also, if there are people watching who haven't watched my streams before or aren't currently following me, I would appreciate follows. They're very useful. Partially because I want to get affiliate to unlock emotes, and partially because if I get affiliate, there's the chance I will have stream quality settings. Because if, like, the people who are, like, the base stream tier are lowest priority for having the option for changing stream quality. So, like, if you've ever watched the stream and been like, why can I only watch this in 1080p? It's because they have limited slots for how many people can have quality choices. And the people who are higher up in the Twitch ranks get better. So, if I get affiliate, you might be able to lower the quality and watch the stream better. But yeah, follows appreciated. I don't think Twitch has a like button, Rogue, but hit the like button in your heart. I think that's everything. But yeah, should be streaming next Sunday. Either more Hollow Knight or other game, depending. Next Thursday, more variety, random games, whatever I'm feeling. Might be more Spyro. Spyro is a lot of fun to stream. Might
Spyro,
also
good.
be more Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild also fun to stream.
Games.
But yeah, I'm gonna end stream here so I can give my voice a break and go get some more drink and such. Thank you all for showing up. This was a lot of fun.
Good night.
Good night.